Hello, Oilers fans. Austin here with the pregame report between the Edmonton Oilers and the Buffalo Sabres. The Oilers are coming off a victory over the Vancouver Canucks, but so are the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo is 4-5-1 in their last 10. The Edmonton Oilers are 7-3-0 in their last 10. And for the Edmonton Oilers, they're looking to get into first place in the Pacific Division. The Vegas Golden Knights lost last night, which has given Edmonton an opportunity to leapfrog Vegas with a victory and put themselves in first place in the Pacific Division for the first time, I think, all season long. And as an Oilers fan, I really want this to happen. The Oilers, though, they're going up against the Buffalo Sabres team that has been very up and down this season. They were kind of middle of the pack for the first month, then they completely dropped off for a month and a half, and then they came back up, bit of a winning streak, and now they're starting to level off. So the Buffalo Sabres, this is still going to be a tough match for the Edmonton Oilers. I do expect Edmonton to come out strong. I expect them to get a lead early. I expect them to hang on to that lead early because Buffalo has a lot of pieces. They have a lot of players. You can't underestimate them. Tage Thompson, really good player. Jason Zucker, really good player. Peterka, good player. Alex Tuck, defensively responsible, good player. And of course, former Oiler Ryan McLeod. Make sure we're keeping an eye on him. They also still have Dylan Cousins. On defense, they have Rasmus Dahlin and Owen Power. They have Bo Byram. I mean, this is a team on paper that I think should be a lot better than they have been. Sabres fans, if you're tuning in, what's going on in Sabres land? Is it the coaching? Is it the management? Is it team morale? What's going on in Buffalo? I really want this team to have success. The Sabres, that is. That's the Sabres over there, not over here. I want Buffalo to have success. This is a team where they've gone through a lot. I don't want them to have success at the expense of the Oilers tonight, though. If you enjoy this pregame report, make sure to smash the like button. And if you really like it, make sure to hit subscribe as we are nearing 4,500 subscribers on the channel. And we push our way towards 5,000 subs before the Stanley Cup playoffs. That is the goal. And I know that with all of your help, all the shares, all the comments, and all the engagement, you're going to help us get us there. So thank you so much. Everyone that tuned into my day after discussion yesterday, thank you so much for that as well. That was a 46-minute long podcast episode. So for those of you who had the patience to sit through that, grabbed some snacks, that's amazing. I love that. Thank you all so much for that. With that out all the way, let's talk about the lineups and then, of course, our game day predictions and stats. Before I even get into lineups and stats, though, please, if you're watching, let me know who your player to watch is on either Buffalo or Edmonton, and let me know what your score prediction is, because I think we're going to have a fun game here in Edmonton at Rogers Place. It's a 2 p.m. Mountain game. It's a matinee game, and I think both teams are going to have matinee legs, and I think that's going to lead to some offense. For the lineups, once again, Chris Knobloch at practice yesterday. He was rolling with Vasily Podkolzin, Leon Draisaitl, and Victor Arvidsson on the top line. That top line continues to produce. Leon Draisaitl continues to produce very well in the absence of Connor McDavid. He's playing very, very good hockey away from Connor and just continues to solidify his argument for that Hart conversation. On the second line, Matthias Janmark with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Connor Brown. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, of course, had a power play goal against the Vancouver Canucks, so that's good to see him continue to get on the score sheet. RNH's production on the power play has gone up, but we need more 5-on-5. That line overall didn't look terrible against Vancouver, but you do want just a little bit more. Third line, Corey Perry with Adam Henrique and Zach Hyman. Corey Perry was an absolute menace against the Vancouver Canucks. Just an absolute monster out there. He was getting under the skin of Canucks players. He goaded Teddy Bluger into dropping his gloves, even though Corey Perry didn't drop his, and negated a power play for the Vancouver Canucks. And he also manhandled Quinn Hughes a little bit behind the Oilers' net near the end of the second period. Corey Perry looked like he was having a whole lot of fun out there. That big old grin on his face. You love to see it. And for Corey Perry, he's also producing. He has 8 goals on the season, and he's produced way more in limited minutes than I thought he would. He also has 16 points on the year. He has 8 assists, and he's a +7 rating. So for Corey Perry, there's not much more you can ask from a 39-year-old veteran player right now. He does not have the foot speed, but he has the smarts to know where to be on the ice to have success, and also how to have success with the game within the game. The mental side of the game, he can get under his opponent's skin. We haven't seen a lot of that this season, but we did start to see some of that against the Canucks. Let's see if he's able to continue that against the Buffalo Sabres. And of course, on the fourth line, Jeff Skinner, Noah Philp, and Kasperi Kapanen. Kapanen, he had a goal against Vancouver. He scored the 6th goal of the game in the third period to just completely put the game away. Noah Philp, he had a really nice assist for Zach Hyman's second goal of the game against the Canucks. And Jeff Skinner, he had some really good looks on the power play, and he looked much better, much more engaged. I do like that they're giving him some power play unit one time in the absence of Connor McDavid. I hope they do that again today because Jeff Skinner, he's earned that opportunity. He was on the ice. He had good looks on the power play. He didn't look out of place at all. And if you want Jeff Skinner to score, if you want him to succeed, put him into positions to have success. I thought he looked good. I thought he looked effective against Vancouver. Let's see if he can continue that play against the Buffalo Sabres. On defense, you'll have Matthias Ekholm with Evan Bouchard. You'll have Darnell Nurse with Troy Stetcher, Brett Kulak with Ty Emberson, and of course, John Klingberg remains the seventh D-man. I do not expect John Klingberg to get into this lineup this game. However, he may be in as early as the Seattle game on Monday, if not the Seattle game, sometime later next week, so we'll have to see when Klingberg gets in. I'd like to imagine Klingberg will get in probably around February 1st when they play the Toronto Maple Leafs. Klingberg, of course, was briefly on Toronto, so that'd be kind of fun if he got put into the lineup. And we all know Leafs fans aren't going to be looking forward to that because their former players always score against them, so that would be really fun to see. And like I mentioned, Stuart Skinner is going to get the start. Very likely, I don't know, as of the recording of this video, nothing has been confirmed. These lineups haven't even been confirmed. This is just the projected lineup. If anything changes, of course, you will all see it, and you can all come back to this video and laugh at me. But Stuart Skinner, he was given the night off against Vancouver. Calvin Pickard played very well. Who knows? Maybe they give Pickard another go. Maybe they give him 2 starts in a row. I don't know. Would you give him 2 starts in a row? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like I mentioned, the Oilers, they have won 7 of their last 10. They are actually 30-15-3, not 29-15-3. Have to quickly correct that. For the Buffalo Sabres, they are 18-25-5 on the season, and it is very unlikely that they are able to get back into the wild card race in the Eastern Conference. This is a team that is once again, unfortunately, looking to sell at the deadline and try and just salvage whatever they can for the rest of the season and move forward and hope that they can build for next year. 4-5-1 in their last 10 when it comes to some of the advanced metrics. They rank 24th in the league in expected goals for at 48.62%. Their power play, not very good, ranks 27th in the NHL at 17%. Penalty kill ranks okay, ranks 20th in the league, 77.4%. Goals for per game ranks 13th, which is 3.02 goals per game. Goals against per game, 3.44, which is 29th. They give up a ton of goals against. Their Corsi for ranks 12th at 50.49%, and their shots for ranks 25th at 48.36%. What this shows me here with their Corsi for being above 50% is that this team tries to just throw pucks towards the goal. They're not looking for those high danger looks. They get behind in games so often that they eventually, score effects kicks in and they just start throwing pucks from everywhere, looking for rebounds, looking for garbage, and not generating those high quality chances. Their shots for percentage is still low. Expected goals for percentage is still low. Their special teams is not great. For the Buffalo Sabres, it's unfortunate. They have a lot of really good pieces on that team, and I do feel bad for that team. I feel bad for that fan base. As someone who enjoys Ryan McLeod, though, I'm happy that he is seeing some success with the Sabres, but it's unfortunate that Buffalo once again has to endure this type of run. Just if you're a Buffalo Sabres fan, I truly apologize, and I really wish your ownership group would just sell the team to someone that actually cares about winning in that market. On the Oilers side, they are 30-15-3, 7-3 in their last 10 games. Their expected goals for is back up to second in the league, 55.53%. Their power play is starting to climb. It's starting to heat up once again. They had 2 power play goals against Vancouver. It's at 24.8%, which ranks 7th. Their penalty kill, not great. They didn't have to go to the kill against Vancouver, though. Ranks 24th at 75.9%. The team scores 3.31 goals per game, which ranks 6th best in the league. They give up 2.73 goals against per game, which ranks 6th best. Corsi for ranks 3rd at 54.11%, and shots for percentage ranks 2nd in the league, 55.01%. The Edmonton Oilers are a well-oiled machine. They have been for the majority of this season. Yes, sometimes their goaltending causes some troubles, but this is a team that can put the puck in the net. This is the team that can get some saves. Their 5-on-5 metrics are very, very strong, and now the power play is starting to get going. My players to watch, I'm going to go the 2 former players here for each respective team. Ryan McLeod McLeod for Buffalo is my player to watch, and Jeff Skinner for Edmonton is my player to watch. And in saying that, my score prediction, it's going to be a bit of a blowout. Not really a blowout. I'm predicting 5-3 for the Edmonton Oilers. As long as they play their game, Buffalo has enough firepower where I think they can put 3 against Edmonton, maybe even more if the Oilers are a little bit sleepy out of the gate. But I think if Edmonton comes out and asserts their game the way they did against Vancouver, the emotions aren't going to be nearly as high going into this game as it was with the Canucks, just with everything going on with the suspensions and the media firestorm for both markets between Edmonton and Vancouver. Buffalo and Edmonton, very neutral teams towards each other. There is not a lot of hatred between these two fan bases, at least that I'm aware of. I always have a lot of fun dealing with Sabres fans, and I'm sure Sabres fans don't mind Oilers fans. I'm looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be high scoring, and we're going to have a fun afternoon. As a friendly reminder, I will be doing a live stream commentary of the Sabres and Oilers game. It's going to be tons of fun. If you've never tuned into one of those, I usually give away some gifted memberships. Sometimes I open packs of hockey cards, although unfortunately I am all out of my Upper Deck cards to open, so no hockey pack cards opening this time. But maybe I'll give away another 5 gifted memberships if you tune in. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you stay. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this pregame report. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. And if you really liked it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And as always, tell someone that you love them before the game tonight. Make sure to fight like a kid and fight like a Ben. Fight like Ben, as always. Fight like a Ben. No, it's fight like Ben, fight like a kid. I wear this bracelet every single day. Go Oilers. We'll see you this afternoon, Oil Country. Good luck, Sabres fans. Take care.